If you like lattes, cappuccinos, flat whites and other milky coffee drinks, and then you're going to need to make frothy milk. Now you can do this the traditional way with a steam one if you have access to one, or you could bang it in the microwave and whisk it up. But if you want really good, really consistent frothy milk, and then you're going to need one of these. This is the Lavazza MilkEasy Frother. It costs around £54 from Amazon, and I'm going to show you now why I think that's worth it. To show you why it's worth it, I'm going to make the drinks using this frother on the different settings available. We're going to make a cappuccino, we're going to make a latte, and we're going to make an iced coffee. And I'm also going to make a special treat which you're going to love through these winter months. So to tell you a little bit more about the machine itself, there is a little power platform that this sits on. You pour your milk in here, and inside you have got a whisk. Now that sets on there using a magnet, and that will spin round at high speed depending on what setting you press, and it will froth up and warm that milk for you. There is different fill levels inside, so you can fill it to the foam level if you want really foamy coffee, or you can fill it to the milk level if you want a kind of iced coffee or a latte where you just want the milk kind of warming up or whisking up just a small amount. You control it with this button here. If you press it once, that will give you foam and really frothy milk, which is good for a cappuccino. If you press it twice, that will make your milk more suitable for a latte, so it'll just heat up the milk and create a small amount of foam. And if you hold it for 3 seconds or more, you'll get a second beep, and that will mean it'll just whisk up the milk and you'll get a nice cold milk which you can use for your iced coffees. So without further ado, let's make some coffees and let's see how well this performs. Okay, so first up we're going to make a cappuccino. So we're going to pour some milk in, and we're going to go up to the foam level, which isn't much milk really. And there we go. That's literally it. There's not much in there at all. Put the lid back on, and now the machine is running. So let's see how long it is before it beeps again, which means the milk is ready. And there we have it, it's beeped. What was that, maybe about a minute and a half? Maybe? Well, let's take the lid off. You can see this is lovely and foamy. Just give it a little bit of swirl and a tap. And you can see just how foamy that is. Let's pop it under here. Let's make that into a cappuccino. There you go, you can see the layer from the milk to the foam. So it's done a really good level of foam on that drink. And see the different layers? You can see where it's the steamed milk and the frothy milk. It's probably a little bit more froth than what you would normally get, but I quite like a lot of froth when I have a cappuccino. That's quite good for me. I'll just show you with the spoon. It is super frothy, brilliant. In my opinion, that's brilliant. Like, I really like that. To me, that's quite good. Now we're going to do the same, but this time we're going to make a latte. So this time we're going to fill it up to where it says milk. Do that. Pop the lid back on. Then we're going to press this twice. 1, 2. I've just had to stop the machine, and the reason being is this. I've got to put this in. Now I do this so many times, so we're going to pop that in. All it's done is just warmed up the milk a little bit. There we go, that's secure. And then you can press it once, twice. There we go. Pour it in. And there you go. That's a latte. You can see the difference here is there's not a huge amount of foam. Now part of that would be because I started laying the milk heat up before adding the whisk. I'm now going to make an iced latte with the same machine. Okay, so this time I'm going to make sure I put this in from the start, and we're going to fill it back up to the milk level. And to get it to froth up but still be cold, we've got to hold it for more than 3 seconds. So I'm going to press, holding. Now I'll let go now after that beep. Pop some espresso in. Now this is beep, so we were ready. Let's pour it. There you go, that's a lot better. You could probably make a bit of latte art out of that. So yeah, the first one is my bad, because it'll just be like that, but warmer. Eat this time, because like I said, I haven't tasted one before. Lovely milk moustache. Back that off. So the coffee isn't great, but if you go and watch the video where I do review these pods, you'll understand why I didn't want to waste my good pods on this experiment. But you know what, it's not bad. Like, most people will probably drink that. That's alright. Now, I am going to make the special treat, which you might not even be aware you can make with this machine. So, hold fire for a few more minutes and I'm going to show you how good this machine can really be. Okay, so we now got a glass, it's empty. I have filled the frother up just past the latte or the milk kind of fill level, and that's because I'm not going to be sticking in an espresso. What I am going to be sticking in is some of this stuff. Cadbury's hot chocolate. Now you've all seen the Valvertiser, you've seen that advertised by Hotel Chocolat. I know obviously Aldi have got their version of one, but this will do just as good of a job. So I'm going to press it twice. 1, 2. Now we've got the latte function. We're going to let it start spinning. There we go, we've got some movement. I'm just going to go in with our hot chocolate powder, and it looks amazing. I'm going to go in with maybe 3, let's go 4. And this is what I actually do. I want to be real with you guys. So I've done it and I've put it through the latte function, so it's now heated up that milk. But because it is more dense, because it's got the cocoa powder in, it doesn't quite froth it up as much. So I press it once more and it'll put it on the foam setting. It's spinning it around much faster. It's giving it a lot more air, and it should froth the milk up that little bit extra. There we go. It doesn't take long because it's already heated up. Beautiful. Lovely hot chocolate drink. But that is the machine. Now, it is £50, £54 I think it is. Now I paid 50 for it. It is worth it in my opinion. If you've got an espresso machine like this and you want to take your drinks to that next level and make cappuccinos and lattes, flat whites, iced coffee, mochas, milkshakes, whatever you want, this machine can do a lot of that work for you. It's great. If you want to check out the video where I do use the cheap pods, I will link it here. But if you want to understand what the machine that I use to get my espressos, and then there is also a video here for that one.